You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius XM.
We talked about it. I mean, they want baseball games 4 hours long now because there's so much to do at the stadium, too.
Yeah.
You could take an hour and walk around Yankee Stadium because there's so much to see.
It's like, would you like to see the museum?
Right.
Would you like to go to Legend Park, the little fucking
right. And then
park
you go back to your seat, and you don't really feel like you missed that much
Monument
of the game.
Park and go to this and
the museum,
Hard
right?
Rock. You could go to the Hard Rock. You could eat the steakhouse.
And what is in center field? I don't want to mess up the plug here.
Mohegan.
It is Mohegan, okay.
Yeah. Mohegan little bar area thingy.
With no gambling.
No.
You just hang out and
hang out.
And drink and check it out.
It's a nice journey.
Very pricey, though. I remember when I was a younger man, we'd go to Ebbets Field.
Ebbets Field.
$6 for a ball game.
Yeah, see, you could afford to take the kids at that price.
Sure you could. Gather a bunch of them up in the neighborhood, take them to the ball game.
Yeah.
Did they like that, Uncle Paul?
They did. They always had...
Yeah.
I would load them full of soda. Then you'd have to take them to the restroom. You watch the ball game, I'm going to take Timothy.
They can't go alone.
And, of course, you got to take him into the stall because
it's embarrassing for the boy. He don't want the other people seeing his penis.
And the urinal's too high, so you got to go to the stall to...
Yeah, you got to hold him over there.
Yeah, you hold him up, right?
They hover. Just drips out of there.
Oh, God.
You gotta pat his bottom to drip it all out of there. Get out of there.
Fucking Uncle.
I'm out.
Why? What do you want it to do? Stay in there, get it all out of there.
Well, of course. That's got to get all out of there, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that there's none in the underpants. His mother's gonna have to do laundry. Clean it good.
You are a creep, Uncle Paul.
I try to go with the Uncle Paul bit, and there's always something that Uncle Paul says. All right, go ahead,
I took Danny when he was younger.
Oh, yeah? Really?
Yeah, he always had that plump behind.
The bubble butt.
Yeah.
A lot to smack to get all the drips out.
Yeah, he always had a little hair on his bottom, little peach fuzz. I used to tease him. Give a spot up and smack. All leak out of there.
That's just fucking disgusting.
It really is.
Well, so maybe other things are disgusting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry to say it's disgusting,
really
Uncle Paul.
Really gets upset.
Mind your business. Get away from me! Who's this little fat boy? One of the Addams family children. Get away from me.
One of our
You're Okie
interns.
and you're spooky.
Mysterious.
Don't step on my feet.
Why do you get nervous when children are around?
He's like a man baby. I don't like that guy.
He really
You
is.
pull his pants off and his hair down there. Deceitful. Like Bob Kelly.
Who's that old guy over there? Uncle Paul, with the creepy old guy stare. Uncle Paul, now he's coming over here, slowly limping down the hall. It's too late now, 'cause here comes Uncle Paul.
Let me show you how to make a big boy love you.
On today's episode, Uncle Paul reminisces about going to a baseball game.
We saw Joe DiMaggio pop into a double play in Ebbets Field. Back when I was your age, we didn't have all these goddamn blacks in the game. I would always go to the ball game there, have a hot dog, get to know somebody. You'd go to the bathroom, nobody would say nothing if there was a couple of you in the stall. He never went to the polo grounds. I had a misunderstanding with a youngster. I thought that he was stealing one of the little baseball bats. So I took him into the men's room. Searched them.
Who's that old guy over there? Uncle Paul, with the creepy old guy stare. Uncle Paul, now he's coming over here, slowly limping down the hall. It's too late now, 'cause here comes Uncle Paul. Unpredictable, uncensored, audio entertainment. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. The Virus, Sirius XM.
From now on, all callers that want to disguise themselves should do Chip or Uncle Paul.
I totally agree.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, that John Grisham writes good books.
Whoa, John Grisham, what did he write about, child molester or something?
What's going on with John Grisham?
He's a good author.
Bo, is everyone panicking at the office? You're really not adding much to this. This is a big get for us. and you're
Bo's
saying
adding
shit.
nothing.
Did John Grisham really say that? I finally am on the John Grisham thing.
What did John Grisham say?
This is fucking creepy.
Men who look at child porn are not pedophiles, says lawyer, prolific author John Grisham.
Why the fuck would you say that ever, even if you believe it?
Well, he believes people like him who look at child porn. He might be saying that you're not necessarily.
He looks at child porn?
No. People like him who are in their 60s, white men. Maybe he does. He didn't say he did.
Oh, okay.
He told the Telegraph that far too many of his peers have been busted for peeping online pics of underage girls, including a good buddy from law school who spent 3 years locked up. Because the guy was drinking out of control. I went to a website, and it was labeled 16-year-old wannabe hookers or something like that. 16-year-old girls, excuse me, might be illegal, but I don't consider you a pedophile if you look at 16-year-old girls.
No way.
All right, relax.
So he went there, downloaded some stuff.
Yeah.
It was 16-year-old girls who looked 30. The author told the British paper they didn't look 30. Now he's trying to.
Well, no, he also said he shouldn't have done it. It was stupid,
Right.
but it wasn't a 10-year-old boy. He didn't touch anything, and God, a week later, there's a knock at the door, FBI. It was a sting.
Wow.
Okay. You got to be careful. They always do that. They put the most enticing photos up, and all of a sudden you wind up looking at them. Oh, look, she's bouncing a ball. So look at LeBadenson felt.
What about all the underage girls?
Shut up!
that they
I ain't
label as
finished.
older?
You look like every guy I watch videos with.
Sorry, that was kind of funny, Colin. I apologize for laughing at that.
Yeah, that beard tickles their little bottoms. Have a Diet Coke.
So he's trying to stick up for his pal, I guess.
Sure.
That's fucking creepy,
Got
though.
in trouble. I like the firm.
Wow.
I rubbed the front of my pants. I'll show you the firm. Yeah. Pull down your pelican briefs.
Knock that off.
Trying to
It was a little
think of
clever,
more.
though. It was a little clever.
Please, let's move along.
Why?
Because I don't want child porn pun John Grisham book hour.
You're going to get
Hour.
It was a little too ambitious.
I think you know the show too well.
it. Can't think of any more anyway.
Well, after that, there
Boy,
was.
when a father walks in, he says, it's a time to kill.
Yeah.
My pants are down. And I got crib bar marks on my thighs. I know.
You're a bad person.
Yeah, I am.
I was talking to Jim.
In your eyes.
Let's move it along.
Shut up. You don't mention me and all of a sudden get to dictate when I walk in and out.
Was this what happens? We just wait for it to fucking
Yes, like
move along.
like the Ebola thing. You just hope it just
Yeah.
kind of, fades
Goes
away.
away. Doesn't.
But it doesn't.
Change the subject. I see Beyonce's in London.
Yeah. All of a sudden they take you down. They expect a confession.
Oh, God.
And you're like,
Uncle
hey, you're
Paul
looking
knows
at
better.
the innocent man.
What about the lunch?
Uncle Paul's done enough
The
time.
luncheon ain't a John Grisham book.
Sounds like one.
Yeah.
Do you want a list of John
lunch.
All of
Grisham?
a sudden they pull your semen off a pair of little patent leather shoes and they bring it up in the appeal.
I feel like Uncle Paul has done serious time.
Shut up. I put my finger right in the chamber. And all of a sudden I'm the client for a big lawyer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
John Grisham.
The Rainmaker,
Yeah, that's what I call myself.
Racketeer.
I'm standing over there tugging on it.
the Litigators, anything? Runaway Jury.
Hold on, one at a time.
The Innocent Man.
I did that one already.
Oh, you did The Innocent Man?
First of all, I highly doubt his friend was looking at a porn site that said 16-year-old girls and went to jail.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I think he's trying to kind of make it a little easier on everybody.
I said that before. You pull down your pelican briefs.
I think you're right there, Colin.
Heard you.
I think you're done with the John Grisham books because I'm looking at all of them.
I think you're right.
Playing for Pizza, you might be able to use that one.
Let's
Oh,
move
yeah.
on.
What?
Paul, stop.
And you're never going to
Paul,
get the,
shut up
You're
now.
never going to get the
No.
confession out of me. No.
Bleachers. He did a book.
This is like a combination of
Bleachers.
Paul and fucking Chip.
Yes, it is.
He's doing dumb Chip jokes as Paul.
Yes, he
I'm
is.
pulling the fucking emergency brake.
No.
Let's move on.
I'm going to continue with this. Who do you think you are?
Luncheonette. Why-
Calico Joe?
Nobody even knows that book.
I just learned that he wrote a lot of books
Yes, he
that
did.
people didn't read.
Yeah.
He didn't give up on that
I
writing
broke
thing, huh?
her.
Let's move on.
No. I ain't finished.
Well, we did have
You
a
are
luncheon.
finished.
Shut up.
we
Who do
did
you
have a
think you
luncheon.
are? Teddy Boone?
Who's Teddy? Oh, Theodore Boone.
I got the kryptonite, Colin.
The activist.
I got it.
Oh, good.
I got it.
Good.
It'll shut him right down.
Use
Yeah.
it.
Accuse
I
me
should
of
use
the
it?
abduction.
Yes. Use it.
Should I break the glass?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, who's this?
Wait a minute.
It's me.
God.
It is. Whenever you say hi, who's this?
In case of emergency, break glass. I got
Hi, Colin.
Hi, Diana.
Colin. All right. How's everything? Hi, Opie. Hi, Jimmy.
Rotten old lady.
What are you laughing at?
You're an old lady. You ruin everybody's good mood.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Can't call me.
Shut up,
Can't
Bill
call
Killer.
me.
Yeah.
Can't call.
I didn't call you. Believe me.
Lady Di, we're in the. We were just watching on Fox. Someone just tweeted it to me. The father who killed a man trying to sexually assault his daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Good for that fucking father, man.
4-year-old daughter.
Right.
There was a guest in his house, I guess.
Now the story
this
says
guy.
trying to molest. You're saying it was
Oh, well, from what I read, it seemed like he was, molesting.
completely in.
Well, whatever.
Completely in.
Completely in on the
my
molestation, if you know what I mean.
Well, he was molesting.
So the father killed the guy. Good for him. God, I hope he doesn't do jail time.
I do.
Texas father has not been arrested, and is unlikely to face charges after he beat a man to death for trying to molest his 4-year-old daughter at his rural ranch. Fucking A. One for the fathers. Nice.
What happened?
Beat him to death with his hand.
There doesn't appear to be any reason other than what he told us. So I guess you're allowed to kill molesters.
Well, you hope that's what the guy was doing. It wasn't just a poker argument.
I guess the cops are saying that he has a right to defend his daughter in that situation.
And they're saying, I don't think it was his intent for the man to die. Oh, really?
Yeah, he might have punched him and he falls
Oh, really?
down and hits his head.
No, I think when a
Yeah.
father sees his 4-year-old being molested, the intent is to kill the guy
I'm sure,
every time.
I'm sure in the police report it says, well, obviously he didn't mean to kill him. And,
The man's grandfather also said his son was sorry and the killing was an accident.
there you go.
The killing wasn't an accident.
Off the hook.
Good for the father. Good for him.
He should go to jail.
Oh, Jesus, Uncle
That's
Paul.
unnecessary. He should have talked it over. What did she say? What was her part in it? You don't just go beating people up. They may have been in a relationship like Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Maybe they were going to elope or something. You don't go beating people up for being in love. That father needs to go to jail and be punished.
So you're saying the father deserves to be punished now?
Yeah, he interfered with that relationship.
What if it wasn't a relationship?
Sure it was. They was getting to know
nice.
each other.
This makes it much better.
Yeah. Oh, how are you, my darling?
She was 4.
Hello.
Uncle Paul, she was 4.
Sure, that's what I'm saying. She's ready to travel.
Travel?
You're going to elope like Romeo and Juliet.
Of course.
It's
Romeo.
a beautiful love story. And then the father comes in and starts yelling. Oh, what are you doing, Paul? Get that out of there between the crib bars. She's going. She's going.
No.
She's get that out of the crib bars. She's going at it. She's going at it like a gerbil going after the little water bottle.
Oh, come on. Wow.
Yeah, everybody's got to yell at you. No reason for that. Why don't you just talk things over? Hey, what are you doing? Is everybody okay with this? Sure. Tell the father to get out of here. Go in there and watch the TV. We're making love.
Oh, God.
My God.
Uncle Paul, that is despicable.
It's not despicable.
Oh.
And then my friend Jerry's in trouble.
Jerry Sandusky?
Sure, Sure, we used to get together and play the old Frickle Frackle.
Frickle Frackle.
Yeah, that's where you put like all the soapy suds on your penis.
Yeah.
And you move your hips like a hula hoop. And the water's splashing the boy in the face and he's getting Frickle Frackled.
Never heard of Frickle
Sure,
Frackle.
and the suds are flying off his cheek and everybody's laughing.
Like the Sandusky soap fights that we heard about from victim number 4?
Yeah, we'd have all 4 was a bummer. 5 and 6 were fun. We'd do the old Frickle Frackle.
Why do you think they're calling them victims if they were willing participants?
His name is Victor, isn't it?
No, it's victim.
Oh, I didn't hear that good.
But you thought all their names were Victor?
Yeah, Victor 4, Victor 5. You put all the soapy suds on your peenie, and then you slap the cheek while the water's splashing, and it looks like slow motion of the dog shaking the soap off him. You give him the old Frickle Frackle.
Well,
Goddamn tattletales.
he's in Dutch, huh? Quite a jam.
Hope that father gets in big trouble for beating up that lady's boyfriend.
Lady. Like 4 years old.
People saying you got to mention it was in Texas. Of course.
Yeah, Texas.
They certainly have their own law in Texas.
Yeah, they're
They've learned over
ruthless.
the years.
They don't treat you nice down there.
They don't fuck around with
Yeah.
bullshit.
They kept thinking I was riding a file bike or something. They thought I kept riding it away. I don't know. They was yelling at me.
A file bike.
Yeah, who's Megan Slaw? Megan Slaw. I don't know who she is.
File bike. Oh my God.
They kept saying, this Slaw girl, Megan Slaw. I don't know her.
I think it's Megan's Law.
No, Megan Slaw. They
Megan
were yelling
Slaw?
at me. I'm like, I never met the lady.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
And they were saying pedophile. They weren't saying pedophile. To pedal your file bike.
Oh, of course.
See, I don't.
Get that out of the get that out of the crib, Paul. She's slipping and slapping at it with her little hands. No. Quit poking that between the crib bars.
Oh, God damn.
That guy should get in big trouble. Interfering with a married couple like that.
Married.
Sure they were.
4-year-olds can't get married.
Yeah, they can.
His old balls hanging over the crib like a mobile.
Sure. Just because you don't know how to make a smile and giggle, and I do.
Right.
When they hang over there, when the sack hangs over, and they go, ah, ha, ha, and they slap at it like it's a toy and such. Yeah, they just slap at it with both hands, and everybody laughs.
You are fucking horrible. Well, Texas sure has a way of
Yes, they do.
delivering
Taking care
their
of
own
their own.
justice. I like the cop who just goes in there and, well, case closed.
I love it. Fuck yeah, we should have more of that. John in North Carolina. John.
Hey, boys.
Hey, John. What do you see?
Well, Joe got to hunt out this video. Back in the 80s, a news crew captured a guy on a phone, and his son's molester was extradited into an airport, and he just turned right around and...
Yeah,
We've seen that one.
I think most people have seen this video, but it's a classic. What, the father was on a payphone making believe he was just kind of a guy in the... It just happened to be a guy in the area, but he was the father.
Wearing a little hat.
Of the kid that was molested, and
Karate
they were
instructor.
bringing the molester through, and he fucking took care of business. Whatever happened to that guy? We always
Spun
ask.
around,
He
one
was
shot.
justifiable homicide.
Right in
I
the
believe he
guy's
was
head.
acquitted.
He was acquitted.
Yeah, and he shouldn't have been. My friend was a karate teacher. You'd get in there and everybody would take off our clothes and he'd go, hey-ya! Hey-ya! And you'd roll around doing judo.
How do you know all these people?
They're friends of mine.
Yeah.
He was my karate friend. Hey-ya!
Hey,
Yeah, let me show you the crane.
Oh, yeah.
boy, not the crane.
Sure.
Ugh.
Yes, Sensei. Give Sensei Paul a kiss. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be cheetah, pumpkin eater.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Uncle Paul.
Sure.
Halloween's coming up, Uncle Paul.
Oh, I know it is. Hey, look at this. It's a snake hiding in denim again.
Is that the scariest thing at your house, Uncle Paul?
Yeah, look at that. It's the big snake with the smelly onions. It's the snake wearing the hairy white wig. And the 2 onions.
Hairy white wig. Because Uncle Paul's old. He's got a hairy white wig.
Hey,
Holy
look, it's
shit.
the snake wearing the salt and pepper wig, lugging 2 onions. Look at, kiss the magic onions. They're full of candy. Kiss the onions. Happy Halloweeny.
Trick or treat, right?
Yeah, come here, get in here. I'll give you some tricks.
For a little treat.
Here, I'll put the candy back there. Let me get in there, make sure. I don't have no candy in there, Uncle Paul. Yeah, but I gotta check.
You check the little child for some candy?
Yeah, you gotta open it up real good and you wet.
Oh, God, stop it.
You wet your finger.
Wow.
Wet
Oh,
your
he's slobbering
finger.
on his finger.
Sure, you get in there. You go, quiet, quiet. Let Uncle Paul do a search.
Oh, fuck.
Put some candy in here for you. Make sure you don't have no candy.
You know what fits in really good, Uncle Paul? Those candy corns. They're tapered.
Yeah, he used them as a tester candy. I don't have no candy in there, Uncle Paul. Yeah, but I gotta check. Little Halloween fibber.
Terrible. Just terrible. Oh, God.
Come here, Timothy.
Can't believe it's that time of year again.
Wow,
Coming up.
Not really. We got a month.
It's still like close enough.
It's getting there.
It'll go in no time.
True.
I'll be back to having the goddamn inner city kids bust into my neighborhood to do the arm swipe on my candy tray.
Tape
They
it
do.
this year.
I will. I'm going to put a camera right at the door, and you'll see.
Get your fucking droid thing there.
The little white kids. They take the little white kids around the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And then they take thank you, and they take 1 or 2, and sometimes I even say, no, take a little more. It's okay. And the parents are like, what do you say? Thank you. The black kids, they have no costume. They're just like shaking you down. Trick or treat. And you put the tray out. Literally, they take a hoodied arm sleeve and fucking wham! Like they're clearing a fucking table. It's amazing. I'm like, oh, great. I'll refill this again.
I don't believe
the next
you.
shakedown.
You film it or it didn't happen.
All right, I'll do it.
Danny, what do you got, first of all? Danny ran in, so he's got something on the Halloween candy.
But I just want to say, you should be using your new copters to scare the shit out of
right.
kids.
I
was
was
just
just
gonna
going to
say
say
that,
with
yeah.
the helicopter.
Yeah.
Either give them candy or scare the fucking bejesus out of
I'll
them.
have it loiter over the house.
Yeah, and with the camera, you can film everybody's reactions.
Swipe down on them.
Can't you talk through that, too?
No,
Not yet? Oh,
not
that'd be
yet.
cool.
Oh, that would be kind of
From
cool.
the sky. Hey, what are you doing?
You could probably rig
Citizen.
something up.
Clear the area.
Right.
Citizen.
You ever do this? You ever stand in your hallway with the door closed and yell, oh no, all the candy's falling. And when they look through the little letter slot, you're playing with your Peter.
They look through the letter slot.
When
What the kids do?
Yeah, when you go, oh no, there's more candy than I ever seen. And they look through the letter slot and you're standing right there. And you can't get an erection because of your goddamn medication. Oh my God. You're pulling it as hard as you can, though. Salt and pepper wig.
Kids think I got hot Turkish taffy in my
Yeah,
hand.
look at this. Here's a little treat for you. And they don't see no candy. They just see newspapers scattered on the floor.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes you
goddamn
yell,
fun.
oh no, the Cookie Monster's here! And then they look through the letter thing and you spray them.
Jesus. The Cookie Monster threw up on me.
Yeah. Oh no, all the Muppets are in here. And then they peek through and you just grab their little fingers and you rub it on their fingers. Touch this. I'm going to tell your father you was misbehaving. And you open the door and you give him a kiss.
Oh, shit.
Here's a Christmas kiss.
Holy fuck.
That's fucking.
Oh, it's so just disturbing.
Yeah, you are
Do that to-
disturbing.
I'm sorry, Uncle Paul. It's just there's a way to do things and a way not to.
My nephew
Yours is-
Lyle don't go for you.
Lyle Chipperson?
Sure.
Love that guy.
The whole organization. I cannot look at anybody in the hierarchy of the church and have any respect for them.
Nice.
None. And I mean all the way up to the Pope. No respect for any of them or their morality or what they're doing.
Lack thereof.
Just how they handled it. I mean, they, to move these guys around. Well, what were they thinking? That they were going to be cured if they moved them to another fucking church?
Yeah.
No, they were thinking they didn't care the kids were being fucked in the ass. Like, how about, instead of them trying to make Pope John Paul II a saint, how about they fucking vilify his memory for not addressing this or not doing anything about it? That's a real saintly guy. Like, what miracles did he perform? He made a kid's memories disappear by allowing a priest to be transferred to his district?
Yeah.
All right, enough of my self-righteous shit. Boring myself. Forget it, Jim. They're bad. Fucking dullard.
And a Don Wicklund update.
How is she?
How is she? Yeah.
Speaking of awful outfits like the Pope. You know who Wiki reminds me before you read that? The guy in Apocalypse Now who brought the dancers to the when they're all dancing, and he just clapped his hands and he gave the thumbs up and dropped the flares.
Yeah, dropped the flares.
That's who he reminds me
Getting
of.
out of here.
That awful pleather jacket.
He writes, ain't that some shit? I'm on my way to New York today, and I get hit with a shitload of emails and texts all of a sudden. Thanks for the props. That's awesome of you guys. Hopefully, we'll see you in a few. So he still works here.
Let's not hope so.
He's in Washington. We're up here, though.
But he was good. And I couldn't believe that was Wicklund singing that well.
I'll step out of character. That motherfucker was a soldier for us.
He was a good guy.
We love making fun of him because it's so fucking easy, but he was a soldier.
Yeah. Piece of cake.
All right, Jimmy's tape next.
Yes,
Please.
Jimmy has to tinkle.
That fucking
better.
priest story, though.
It's just going to annoy me all day.
Because it's just innocent fucking kids that are pushed into the church.
Oh, I thought you meant the blabbermouth. Yeah.
Just innocence.
Yeah.
Taken away from them.
Well, someone's got to do it.
I know. If it's not him, it'll be in 5 years.
5.
When they're almost legal, right? Depending on the state.
That's right.
You know, I
Check
think
your local laws.
everybody needs to relax and take a deep breath. Stop judging everybody.
Good suggestion there, Uncle Paul.
You don't know all the facts till they come out.
Why the anger?
Because I've been accused falsely.
Falsely? How many times?
37.
37 false times?
A bunch of liars. Oh, he was cupping my private area, putting saliva in his hand and going,
Saliva.
sugar, sugar.
Oh, God.
I was not. My hands are naturally clammy due to my diabetes medication. He stole something. I was checking him.
You check a lot of people that you believe are thieves.
Yes, I do.
You ever find any stolen goods?
No, they're all so clever. I hate thievery. I don't like when people steal.
Yeah, because you keep checking these young children for stolen goods, and they never steal anything.
Yeah, they're always hiding stuff, telling tall tales out of class. Whatever happened to keep it quiet?
They can't keep secrets, those kids.
Nobody keeps secrets no more.
37.
No, I'm 57.
No, I mean
years
37 false accusations.
False ones, yeah. There's been some other times the damn judges had it out for me.
Oh, really?
Mr. Hoggis, we found things on your computer. Who put them there? I didn't. I deleted everything.
Oh.
I didn't know you had to empty your trash.
Just pulls him to the trash. Leaves his illegal pornography in the trash.
I would name them weird things, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like?
Hoppity Scotch. That was the name of the folder.
No one's going to find that one.
That's what I thought. It's the first one they went to.
Hoppity Scotch. What a bad folder name.
I didn't think they would know. I would put the number 5 and then Y/O after it. Them cops are good. They do that. They really did some investigating.
Y-O.
I would use code words.
Not very good, though.
I didn't know.
Not very good code.
I don't understand computers.
Y-O. Oh, shit.
What happened to a man's right to privacy?
Yeah.
I was doing research.
It worked for Pete Townsend. I don't think it works for Paul Hargis.
Yeah, I told him I wanted to see how much of my own cum I could pull out in one afternoon.
Jesus.
With your normally clammy hands from your diabetes medicine.
Yeah. The answer was a lot. The one, holy mackerel, that jump rope video got me crazy.
Did you label the folder Jumpy Ropey?
No, I put it JR and then parentheses 2-8YO.
2-8YO.
That wasn't how many, that was the age range.
Fuck, man.
Fucking great.
Jimmy.
Jimmy's
so
going to be.
awful.
Jimmy's going to
Paul.
be. I mean, yeah. Uncle Paul's going to make an appearance at Cobb's, I believe.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. San Francisco, they're much more understanding.
Yeah, they are.
Not about that, though.
Did you name Jimmy's CD too? Despicable.
I don't like that name. I've been yelled at that. People yelled at me when I was walking into the courtroom.
Despicable?
You're despicable. They would yelled at me one time in the park.
Wow, really?
I was in the restroom collecting urine samples
For
in a
what?
cup.
For what?
Huh?
For
To
what?
see if anybody was eating too much candy. Dr. Steve, my file trade partner, told me you can check for sugar that way.
Take that, stupid.
Yeah, he's always talking about seepage. He said, Paul, we gotta get some seepage. I said, shut up. I'll punch your glasses off.
Shut up and send that zip file.
Yeah, quiet and zip it up. He would always check everybody's prostate.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
He's good at that.
Got to make sure you're safe. Uncle
Yeah.
I kept trying to get me a job in your office. I said, it's a gold mine in there.
He's not a pediatrician.
Who's pediatrician? He's lucky, that guy. He gets the best gig.
Uncle Paul, a lot of people saying you haven't had a birthday in a while, that you've been 57.
Yeah, tell them they're lying. They don't know nothing.
Okay.
I'll be 58 in March.
Oh.
We're in March.
I know.
What day?
In March the 18th. 57 years young. Age is only a number.
That's right. You're as young as you feel.
That's right.
Or
whoever you're feeling.
Yeah, that's young, right?
Yeah, it sure is.
That Uncle Paul.
Cribs.
Ooh.
Jesus.
I saw MTV Cribs. I was so disappointed. Thought it was pornography. Who are all these blacks with fancy cars? I don't know who this is. Snooping doggies. All they got the guns. What are they doing? Wouldn't have happened when I was young.
No, huh?
Yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Let's see the next commercial.
Hey.
Right.
Oh, what's this one?
You got the look. You got the look.
Jordache.
You got the look. I want to know better.
I hear you.
You got the look.
What is this? Child porn? Oh, Uncle Paul.
Yay! Yay!
You like their Jordashes, Uncle Paul?
Sure do.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing the Watusi.
I bet you can't name these people. You know their names?
Sure I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was Timothy and Amber. She would always jump up. I'd say, you got the look. And she'd go, I want to know better. And I'd say, you got the look. And she'd say something. And I'd put her face in a pillow. Yeah, we'd all dance Jordache. And I'd slide them down.
Yeah, you like those tight little Jordache?
Sure, I'd say, let me smell that word.
Oh, God.
You'd smell where it said Jordache on their butt?
Yeah, I could always tell when she'd been running around. Because her little feet would smell. And sometimes Jordache in that little middle scene keeps the smell of the privates in.
Oh, my God.
Scrub-a-dub-dub. Somebody's becoming a woman.
Oh, my God. Oh, fuck, Uncle Paul.
This is great.
Wow.
Yeah.
That could be the worst thing I've ever heard Uncle Paul say.
What are you talking about?
The jeans, the seam holds the smell.
Sure it does. They're so young, their bodies are confused. The body don't know what it's doing.
So they're more confused with you.
Yeah, the jeans will just keep that in there. I would always take it off and say, time to test and see if you're healthy.
Healthy.
Yeah. You smell that seam there. I bet you was jogging around the playground. Did you fall off the jungle, Jim? I smell a little copper.
I'm sure once that happens, they don't get much of Uncle Paul's attention anymore.
Yeah, you gotta just know when to kick him out the nest. Go on out of here. Go over there.
Yeah.
Old lady.
It's brutal.
I like Rick Santorum.
You do?
Why?
Sure. He looks like a lot of my friends. Wears the sweaters. And he's got the Anson Williams hairdo.
A lot of the same interests as you?
He looks like guys that do. I would file trade with a guy that looked like Rick Santorum. He would always go, I don't like the gays. I'd go, me neither. But it don't count when they're really young and you're just trying to teach them. We would teach them how to kiss.
Oh, fuck.
It's so awful.
He looked like Rick Santorum.
Santorum?
Yeah. He was always talking.
How would you teach him to kiss?
You got to sit him down. You put him on your lap. You go, now here's what you do with the lady. And you take the shirt off and you rub the back a little. Mm-hmm. And then you just plant one on the neck. And you whisper something. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your mouth.
Do your whiskers leave a little rash when you're done?
If you kiss too hard, sometimes I'd get crazy. And we would lay on the beach like I was Montgomery Cliff. I'd pretend there was seaweed on us. From over there to eternity or something.
Yeah, here to eternity.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I would go, I'm pretending I'm Montgomery Clift. And I'd kiss real hard and they'd go, ow, your whiskers. I'd go, why are you talking? And they'd say, you're kissing my butt.
I would say, oh, wow, Chip. I would say that would be a dead giveaway, though, like leaving a rash like that.
Yeah, you would say the right thing. A lot of parents said that, too. What happened to his face, Mr. Hoggis? He fell.
Oh, is that what you'd say?
He skinned it on the rug.
You're either a really good actor or you had some shit happen to you when you were growing up.
I'm telling you. You just teach him how to kiss.
Yeah.
And you got to keep telling him, close your eyes. You look frightened.
Yeah.
You don't like the frightened look?
Oh, I don't know. You got to make him close the eyes. People like that better in the pictures.
Yeah.
Paul, you got to ask them. They look frightened.
Holy shit.
So disturbing.
It really is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Damn kids messing up the pictures.
True.
Just really good acting, right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, well, let me smell your jeans. Hey, come here. Take them tough skins off.
Tough skins.
Sure.
Should we go to the next commercial?
Well, maybe it'll inspire Uncle Paul.
Okay.
Holy shit.